thought you were going to talk. You like inhaled as if you were about to exhale words.
Yeah, and then you said alrighty, so I thought you were going to say something. All right, week 2 of playing games. We got 4 games in this week, so we're doing a little bit better here. We started off with the Game Right game, Dragonwood.
I love Game Right. They're great. They have just delightful, oftentimes family-friendly, inexpensive games that are a good quality. Like they're inexpensive, but they're not cheap.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, because games tend to be very expensive. Game Right is fantastic for an inexpensive, very fun, quality, often, like I said, family game that small kids can play. Were we talking about teaching this to the kids soon? It's ages 8 and up.
Yeah, 2 to 4 players, ages 8 and up. So it's a great family game. Dragonwood, a game of dice and daring. It's got a fun theme, fun artwork.
We have been joined. You get to do delightful things like stomp, strike, and scream at various monsters.
Yes, I am going to stomp on that angry ogre. Stomp! I'm going to scream at the lucky mushroom.
You have to scream while you roll. Whoa. And they all come, it's fun little characters. Oh, a red.
There's one purple.
AKA Aragorn. The door scene is iconic, okay?
Oh boy.
This girl we always call her Storm, like from X-Men.
And this elf looks like Sheldon dressed as an elf.
Oh my gosh, it does! I want to say he looks like Dumbledore, but he really doesn't. Dumbledore! How many dice you get to roll depends on how many cards you play. There's various patterns of cards that you can play. So you can play all numbers in consecutive order. You can play all the same number or all the same color.
So yeah, Dragonwood is a really fun, easy to learn, pretty light game.
Like the description says, it's a game of dice and daring. It's a really fun combination of a little bit of luck and a little bit of strategy that you don't have to think too hard about. Oh, there's a lucky ladybug. Isn't she cute?
I love that the bucket of spinach trumps the magical unicorn.
Does it really?
It's better.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yes! Gooey Gloud.
Fire ants!
Fire!
Purple with the wizard.
Wizard
hat.
And might as well use it now.
What?
Lightning bolt.
What do you have?
28.
29! Yes!
Dang it! Ah!
Woo! Victorious!
Dice, cards, a fun theme, and some really nice artwork. So that is Dragonwood. Next up is an abstract game.
Oh, that's what you were going to say.
I think
I was like, the game is right there. It's an abstract game.
Azul.
Ironically, after I don't know if I'd say I boasted, but
No.
I did state that I am typically better at abstract games than Harrison, which generally speaking is true. I lost this one. It was my first loss of the year.
First game that gave me some hope. I didn't start off strong. So Azul, it's a really beautiful abstract game. I feel like oftentimes where abstract games fail is in the visual department.
Corto is gorgeous in its simplicity.
Yes, but think of like checkers, chess,
Okay.
Blockus.
Blockus is pretty ugly.
Yeah,
I'll give
but
you that. Okay.
Azul
Anyway.
is visually very appealing. These are the player boards.
And the tiles make this very delightful sound. I mean, who doesn't love them? And they're pretty. What?
I forgot there's a more difficult side to the player board that we've actually never played.
What?
We'll have to look at that later.
What?
So the gameplay for Azul is kind of drafting the tiles in a way that would get you the most points on your low player match. You have to strategically get just the right number of certain colors, and the order you get them in will determine how many points you get for those colors.
Yeah, you want to get them kind of close together because you get more points when the tiles are next to each other, but you don't want to do that too soon because once you finish a row, the game is over.
So that's Azul.
It's fun. It's one of those games that, like, when someone first explains it to you, you're kind of like, what? And then you play around and you're like, oh, okay. It's one of those, but I like it.
Next up, we have
This is one of my favorites.
Castles of Mad King Ludwig.
It is
Great game.
So fun. Who doesn't want to build a castle?
So you build a castle in this game with some very interesting game mechanics.
There's a lot of moving parts to this game.
There are a lot of moving parts to this game.
There's a lot of bags.
So there's a lot of bags with a lot of different rooms. Every single room is different and has its own name, which
we need to read some because they're amazing.
The names don't come into play with the game,
but they're fun.
They're just fun. I mean, we got a pin alley here, gallery of mirrors, crypt. Dang it!
This is just the guest bedroom. That one's boring. The panic room.
Nice.
The panic room.
The oratory.
There's a laundry room. The oratory. Dining room. I picked a bad
audience room.
You need to grab the ones with the basements.
Singer's chamber.
Woo!
Venus grotto. Nap room.
Oh, that's my favorite room.
So basically, you build your castle by buying different rooms. One player will arrange the rooms that are in that round by price. The other person gets first pick of those and pays the first player for that room, and then the person who arranged it
basically gets last dibs on all the rooms. It definitely comes more like with 2-player, it's just a back and forth thing. You know, you each one person arranges the rooms, one person buys them from that person, you switch. It's still fun 2-player, but it definitely gets a little more in-depth players. It's kind of a point salad-y type of game.
Yeah,
I would
there's
say,
a lot of ways to get
because
points.
there's a lot of different ways to get points. I love that.
You get points by placing the rooms depending on the room. You get points for completing rooms. You get different kinds of bonuses for completing different rooms.
There's a whole set of bonus material that you're aiming for throughout the game.
Plus individual
there's
bonus
different
cards.
bonus cards. So there's a lot of different ways to get points. So there's a lot of different strategies you can take, which is a lot of fun. The bonus is what did you in when we played.
I forgot to pay attention to
totally
some of the
forgot to pay attention to the bonus tiles, and I annihilated him with both of those and got maximum points. So that was fun for me.
So yeah, very interesting because the player in control of the round has the advantage of being in control, but also the disadvantage of being the last to pick. They also have the advantage of getting paid by every other player.
Mm-hmm. And they pay to the bank.
And
it's just cool. Like, it's castle-y. Like, who doesn't love a good castle? Ugh, I love it. This one's made by
Vizier Games.
I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Correct us if we're wrong and you know.
This game is made by
them. It's delightful though. It is one of it's too hard to pick a favorite game, but that one is very close to the top. I love that game.
All right, and last but definitely not least, we have a Lancaster County, Pennsylvania classic.
So, we are from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, and it would be a disservice if we didn't play the Lancaster County special
Dutch Blitz. A wonderful good game. We got to wondering if it actually was from, if it was actually a local game. So we looked it up. Could you look up the Wikipedia page real quick?
Yeah. Okay, so a little bit of backstory needs to be I feel like we need to mention Harrison was homeschooled kindergarten through graduation. When you look up the game Dutch Blitz on Wikipedia.
Here we go. So you get this picture right here with the caption, "Homeschooled youths playing Dutch Blitz."
It's just, it is just so perfect and exactly accurate that the photo is of homeschooled youths playing Dutch Blitz, because it's,
if you grew up in Lancaster County and
you were
had
homeschooled,
any connection with homeschooling or Mennonite community or anything, you played Dutch Blitz. So Dutch Blitz is...
it's delightful.
It is a
It's
card
chaotic.
game, 2 to 4 players. You can get an expansion to make it 8 players, or you can do what a lot of people do and just get another deck and mark one to separate them. So you have 4 different decks marked on the back differently.
So, very simple. You have 4 colors numbered 1 through 10, and you have a draw pile, and you have your set number amount of cards that you are trying to get out of your blitz pile before anyone else. And you have to go in order, starting with the number 1, counting up to 10. And anyone can play, it's all free for all in the middle, anyone can play on anyone's pile, and as you saw...
It can get rather intense.
You just sat there all calm-like and played the game. I was like a complete blur of chaos. I can't not play this game chaotically.
We're gonna play Dutch Blitz. Oh boy.
I can't! The pressure! Never aggressive! I'm sorry. I scream a lot during this game. I apologize. Stop! This game gives me anxiety! I'm okay. No!
Blitz.
So mad.
Wow.
You still won by 7 points. 67
Yes!
to 60.
So here's what the cards look like. Very brightly colored.
They have little Amish guys and girls in the corners.
Yeah.
Some people will play a more difficult way, and you have to match up the girls and boys, or do girl, boy. There's 2 different versions.
Or that's oftentimes used for a technique called stacking, which we did not play with.
No.
Which can help you get out of jams if you're finding yourself not able to play cards. So it's a very fast-paced game. Very hectic.
Yeah.
Everyone's going as fast as they can.
I mean, especially when there's 4 people playing.
Yeah.
And to top it off, we don't own a deck like this, but I really wish we did. There's, what do they call it, life size?
I think so. I think that's what they call it.
The cards are like huge, and you're supposed to play it outside or like in a gymnasium, and you're just like running chaotically and like
you have to pick up the cards and run across.
Physically run with them.
Yeah.
You've played it. No,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah,
did.
I've played it.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Would love to play that way. I might keel over dead, but it sounds really fun.
It's fun. You can buy the official deck of the giant cards for, I think, $175.
Not really in the budget.
Or you can do what a lot of people do and just get some
like poster board.
And
make your own deck. It's a lot of work though.
Let us know in the comments below if you have any suggestions for what to play next. Any new games you might want to see on here, or
let us know if you've played any of the ones that we played this week and what you think of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Talk to us.
Let us know. I'm Jasmine.
I'm Harrison.
And we like to play games together. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. Kitty chin, kitty chin, kitty 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 chin. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. 1, 2, 3 again. I'm funny. I